Greetings, welcome back, and/or welcome to my YouTube page. I'm Fire Lotus the Witch, and today we're going to spice it up and do something different. We are going to be doing a collective read using my tarot deck and two of my oracle decks. All right. So I'm going to draw 3 cards for tarot, and then I'm going to draw 4 cards for oracle. And then we're going to draw 2 of these. These are the Deadly Apothecary Oracle. They're a shadow work deck. So I'm going to check everything for you. You know what? I lied. We're going to do 4 tarot cards. Okay. And hold that thought because I'm making content as well. Yo, if you see this, you're only going to get a preview. Okay, I'm back. So also, if you're here from TikTok, drop a clock emoji in the comment section. And if you found this just by sheer luck, well, hi, hello, welcome to Lotus Hollow. Let's see what we have in store for you today. Collective spirits, ancestors, and guides come through. What is it that we need to know? This video, no matter what time you find it, no matter when, no matter how, claim it if it resonates, alright? So, you're going to be looking for dice, okay? Some of you, your signs are going to be dice. Follow the dice, okay? Dice is going to be a confirmation for you, okay? It can be D&D dice, it could be regular dice, it doesn't matter. Also, some of you need to pay attention to a mourning dove and alligators, alright? Alligators and mourning doves and dice so far. You are going to pay attention to the synchronicities around that, and some of you are either going to find a blue or black feather. Leave the feather where it's at. It is illegal to remove them. Migratory birds. Hold that thought. I dropped a card. I dropped 2 cards. The other 4. Alright, so it looks like they're all up reversed. That's good. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Wands, 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 except for the Queen of Swords. Alright, so, yes or no? The answer is yes. Alright, so that is your answer. Good news and swift news is going to come in, so pay attention to letters and don't ignore that phone call. You never know when it's going to be that call that you have been waiting for, and some of you have been waiting for this news. Okay? Some of you have been manifesting this news. It is up to you, once the news is passed to you, depending on how you're going to handle it and how you're going to use it as a key to open up those opportunities. With this new energy that is going to be coming in, you're also going to have a new spark of creativity. You need to use that wisely, alright? Don't rush it with this. Sit down and think. Steep your brain and ideas like that good cup of tea, alright? Then we have the Queen of Swords. Some of you need to be independent, alright? You need to take those training wheels off. Some of you, you're going to be getting criticism. You need to use that criticism as a lesson, all right? Not all criticism is bad. Sometimes you need somebody higher than you and or somebody that is more skilled than you to come along and say, hey, love what you're doing, tweak it here, all right? You've been looking for this. You've been asking for this, all right? Strong, realistic, all right? Being realistic is one thing. Don't get lost in the details, all right? So right now we have the 8 of Wands, which is travel and good news. Haste and speed and progress. Progress is going to be happening. Movement is going to happen in your life. It's going to freak you out. You need this movement, all right? You've been stagnant for way too long. It's time to get the fuck up and start doing what you've been trying to bring into you, all right? Some of you will also be moving, all right? You're going to be moving. You're going to be taking a vacay. You're going to be taking a trip. You need to use that well. Rest, relax, renewal. Rest, relax, renewal, plan ahead. Some of you are also going to be thrown into a situation kind of out of the fire into the pan. You're going to have to run and think on your feet. You can do this, though. You've been doing it. Also, some of you, that promotion that you've been waiting for, you're about to fucking rise up and seize that, all right? Also, y'all, this is y'all's sign that you've been waiting for, okay? Recognition, okay? Sometimes we need that. We need that affirmation that we're doing things right for a higher spirit, whatever terminology you would like to use, okay? But also with this victory, you're about to win, okay? So the things that you've been it's been up in the air and you're waiting on somebody else to make that decision, court, the ball is going to be in your court, okay? It's up to you with how to do that, okay? Some of you, goodwill, we need that. Fame and celebrity, some of you are going to be doing that. Some of you are also going to become a celebrity, not like in Hollywood, lower levels, all right? Rise up to that, all right? Some of you, this is the opportunity that you have been waiting for, that you have been asking for. Why are you not going to step up and seize that opportunity, okay? Well-wisher and supporters, all right? In those moments you need some help, go to your supporters. Let them know. Light a candle for them. You see what I'm saying? Use the community, okay? You cannot go through life pissed off at everybody because nobody understands what you're going through. You're not voicing what you're going through, okay? You're not asking for help, but you're getting pissed off at other people because they're not trying to help you. They don't know you need help. Let them know. All right. OG Oracle deck. Here we go. As you can tell, these are very well used, okay? We've been needing this, okay? Ancestors, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, infernals, and energy alike. What is stuff that we need to know, okay? Hit us hard, hit us heavy. We need to know the heaviness, all right? What are some hiccups that may be coming our way? What are things that we need to look out? Also, sorry if you hear any background noise, my partner. Alright, spontaneous. Some of you need to break out of your fucking structure and routine, okay? What I mean by that is you're putting yourself in a box, and you are building that box side by side by side. You're building that up. You need to break the fuck out of that box, okay? Step back. Change it up. If you were in a creative funk, switch it up. Change it up. Go to a different spot, okay? You need to do things differently. There's too much consistency in your life, and that has put you into a rut because you're living the same fucking day, day in and day out, okay? Change your morning routine. Instead of first waking up, brewing that coffee, scrolling on social media, go pick up a book and read, like, a chapter of it while you're enjoying your coffee. When's the last time you sat down and had a conversation with your deities, your spirit guides, and your angels and other energy you work with? Also, they're showing me a rabbit in like a magician hat, so pay attention to the rabbit, all right? Follow the rabbit, follow your intuition, watch for the synchronicities, all right? Now, with that being said, there is a cautionary tale to this, though, okay? Some of you are rushing too much shit. You need to slow the fuck down on that, all right? Stop rushing shit, okay? You can't rush perfection, but you're damn sure trying to, okay? One of the reasons you're rushing it is because you keep procrastinating it until the very last moment, and then you have no other option but to rush it. Why are you procrastinating it? Because it feels like a chore, right? Which means you need to take a step back, okay? You're on the verge of a burnout. Okay, now with that being said, you need to steep like tea and use the wisdom. Stop making decisions just honestly rushing them. Okay, you're not sitting down and thinking about the consequences and how those consequences are not only going to affect you, it's going to affect the people around you. Okay, I cannot express this enough. Stop. Also, some of you, you've been asking for that clarity. You've been asking for that truth. Buckle the fuck up. That can of worms is about to bust the fuck open. You have a chance to ride that wave and be ahead of it, or you can be dragged along with the current. Do not ask for enlightenment unless you are ready to receive that clarity. Then do not turn around and bitch at the universe because you received that clarity and you don't like what you see. We don't ask in the universe to give us shit that we just like, okay? We ask them for stuff that we don't like, that we cannot get out of our heads to be able to see. You need to see your blind spots. And unfortunately, some of you, it's a person. That dead weight, it's a person, okay? Cautionary tale, though. Don't caution step by step. Don't rush shit, all right? You're running from you need to be fucking weird, okay? You keep running from the things that make you unique. And what a lot of people don't understand is that psychic ability, that magic, it comes from that uniqueness, okay? We are not made to look like robots and just to blend in like mannequins. You are literally made to stand out of the crowd. Why are you hiding and dimming your light? Because of other people. Also, some of you keep asking for your psychic abilities to develop, and then you run from it when you get that knowledge and information that you already know. It's like the other day I was in a situation. Why are you asking questions that you already know the answer to? Now, asking for a combination, affirmation is one thing, but you keep shuffling that fucking deck like it's going to spit out a different answer because you don't agree with it. That's not how Oracle or Tarot works. Embrace your uniqueness, tap into your indistinctiveness, but at the same time, don't run from it. You're rushing this shit and it's not supposed to be rushed. I understand I said take the training wheels off, but that doesn't mean go full throttle, okay? Slow it down, pump the fucking brakes. Some of you, honestly, the reason your romantic aspect doesn't work is because you're not in the place to be in a relationship. I said it. You're focusing too much on it because you have things you need to work through, and you keep hoping that when that person comes into your life, they're just going to fix shit. Love doesn't work that way, okay? If you need work and you invite somebody else in, how do you think that's going to go? Because 9 times out of 10, the person you're inviting in, they're attracted to you, which also means they have some work they need to do too. Not that there's anything wrong with you, but sometimes people who need work also attract people who also need work. Now, you can find a balance to this, but you're in this ideologic like aspect of, oh, everything's supposed to be like a Disney movie, and I'm sorry, sweetie, this is not your forever after. Why? Because you're focusing on helping other people and not focusing enough on yourself. I don't typically always believe that you need to love yourself before you can love somebody else, but in this particular situation, sweetie, yes, you do. And by the way, I say sweetie as a non-binary term, okay? Don't be offended. But the reason you're not focusing on it is because you don't want to, and which is fucking weird because Chiron, retrograde right now, it's shining that mirror directly at us, and you were trying to look away. When you learn to love yourself and accept yourself for everything that is in between, and you learn that you cannot find somebody else to bring in your happiness, the reason that you're not happy is because you're not happy is because you don't like the things in your life. But you're also not trying to change it. Don't come at me. I understand life is hard. I understand struggling, okay? We're all struggling in some way, shape, or form. The advice that I'm giving you right now, you don't have to go out and buy something. You can do this with a pen and piece of paper. It's not going to be easy. I never said it was. Nobody ever said life was easy, okay? Invoke the energy of the flamingo because they're going to help balance that. They're going to help open those channels up and be able to bring balance. That's also a problem for you because you keep searching for a balance that you no longer have because it no longer fits. Stop putting yourself in a cookie cutter when you don't deserve to be in the cookie cutter because you don't need the fucking cookie cutter. You keep trying to draw on the lines when you need to be scribbling and painting your world outside of them. You deserve to be happy, which you are going to find. But the reason you keep finding the toxic relationships is because you haven't healed. Okay, so in a way, what I'm saying is the things that you're attracted to is the healing that you need to do that winds up turning to be a red flag in a relationship, okay? This is also why I don't typically do relationship readings, okay? Now, outside of that, for the small selective, buckle up because you're not ready. I'm not ready. I don't want to be with anybody else. That's when Mr. and Mrs. Right, they and them are going to walk into your fucking life. Some of you have that person right here in front of you and you don't even fucking know it. But you will. Okay? And for my people that have been in a relationship for a really, really long time, it's time to re-spark that shit up. Plan a weekend. Plan a night. Plan a day. Doesn't matter. Plan it. Succeed in it. And do it. Alright? Y'all, I'm not the typical readers, okay? Let's see, what else? We have recuperation and completion, alright? Some of you need to watch your vices because you're starting to teeter-totter between your vices are controlling you and you're controlling your vices, and I also do mean procrastinating on TikTok and doom scrolling. Yep, I fucking said it, okay? Some of you, though, are going to be waking up and breaking the links that are breaking the cycles, all right? You are breaking these cycles. You're breaking these curses, if you would, right? But some of you, as soon as you break it, you start it back all over again. Okay, so some of you are going to be breaking those cycles, and some of you, unfortunately, you're doing that insanity. You know there's a problem, but you're not trying to fix it. You know there's an issue. You know there's a kink, but you're not trying to go back and try to find where that kink's at to undo it. You're just going about life. And I get it. It's very hard being put onto autopilot where you're just kind of here and going. I'm here to wake you out of the matrix, okay? Time to wake up. Knock, knock. Wake up. Snap out of it. Start planning on how to fix that problem, all right? Now, some of you, you need to go into a recuperative stage. You have already burned yourself on both ends of that candle, and now you're just a tiny little wick. Build back up on that, all right? You need to start protecting your energy. And some of the stupid shit that you're getting involved in, I understand you want to voice your opinion, but if the entire group of shit that you're in has already set in their ways, why are you trying to argue with stupidity? Stop it. Reclaim that energy. Rest, okay? Cannot express that enough. And then we have the alligator. This will be the last card too. The emotional aspect, all right? There's a lot of emotions that you were just completely ignoring. And my question is, why are you ignoring it? Because, see, what you're doing is you're setting up a volcanic eruption because you keep pushing those emotions down and pushing them up. But those emotions are being triggered, so they keep riling up. And it's about to fucking explode. Go ahead and set that releasing up yourself, okay? Have a good cry. Have a good soak in the bathtub. Invoke that water to wash this shit away, all right? Now, on top of that, you need to pull the strength of the alligator, which you already have. You're extremely fucking strong, but you're blind to it. We've already went over that. Stop blinding yourself to your strength. Tap into that strength and fucking own that shit, all right? Now, some of y'all do need to start the healing process, okay? If you've been looking for a time, now is your time, okay? Cannot express that enough. All right. Now, the Dark Apothecary Oracle, they're all poisonous plants in some way, shape, or form. And they have a poison aspect, and then they have a, which is the shadow aspect, and then they have the antidote. What is it that we need to know? 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards. Tell us, let us know. These cards are not directly you as much as it could be some type of energy or person in your life. Alright? And it's okay. We all get called out by these. Trust me on that one. Belladonna, which has literally been coming up every single time I flip this deck. So, Belladonna, y'all, speaking to you, accept your fate. We have the Lily. Some of these words are hard as fuck for me to pronounce. I'm not even going to lie. I'm learning. And then we have Narcissus. Alright. I'm still learning these decks, so I'll be reading straight from the book. Although Belladonna, I've almost memorized. Belladonna has a bad habit or running way of acceptable and escapism into dreams. To cope with the difficult feelings and situation, they're procrastinating by putting off simple tasks and flaking out of responsibilities. They like to remain chill by adapting a good vibe approach to life, minimizing their pain and that of others. Anything that provokes strong and uncomfortable emotions will be dodged by Belladonna. Will definitely be dodged by Belladonna. They expect people to always be love and light. That's toxic as fuck. The antidote. It may seem counterintuitive, but the best way for Belladonna to work through an uncomfortable emotion is to feel it, really feel it, and not avoid it. Once they express these emotions fully, they will be surprised at how quickly it passes. They must accept their fate as an emotional being and allow others to express their mess and uncomfortable emotions. After all, this is what they are here to learn, to shine our light even when the world feels so dark. Holding space for others and facing our responsibilities becomes a joy when our emotions are clear. That does not mean that you get to allow people to constantly trauma dump on you, okay? You are not other people's therapist. Unless you are an actual therapist, then this card does not apply to you, I guess. Alright, we have our Room Lily. I apologize for any botanist that watches this. All right, we're also going to call this Green Goddess. Okay, this is going to be easier. Look at the artwork. This deck is by Priestess Moon. Priestess Moon, you can find them on Instagram, I think Facebook, and you can find this deck on Amazon, okay? So, the poison. The disempowered Green Goddess lives in doubt and fear. They will constantly worry about what others think of them or if they are doing the right thing. They are scared of being judged and canceled and shut down for their beliefs. As a result, Green Goddess does nothing and remains stuck in their beautiful gifts to humanity, laughingness, and becoming epithet. They need to practice their resilience by fully believing in themselves and standing up to the naysayers with power and grace. Excuse me. Green Goddess needs to have courage of their convictions, okay? It's okay to be weird. Stand up. Stand out of the crowd. Be seen. Once Green Goddess has tapped into their resilience and power, watch out. There is no stopping them. Beautifully heart-centered determination and willingness will make the world a better place become their life mission. They embody the goddess's energy, knowing who they are and that they are on earth to make a difference, and they will. We are all here to make a difference. Whether it's a small difference, whether it's a big difference, it doesn't matter. Remember, no matter the rock, no matter the size of the water, everything that is thrown into the universe has a rippling effect. That one rippling effect could completely alter and change somebody's life. All right? So if you're one of those TikTokers like me, who we feel sometimes unappreciated because our videos may not be seen, they matter to the people who do see them. Okay? That is a lesson that I myself am still learning. That bitch called me out tremendously. All right. We're going to move on to 29. By the way, there are 36 cards in this deck. All right, Lint Lily, or Wild Daffodil is what we're going to call this. When Wild Daffodil is accused of emotionally hurting someone, they defy, turn it around, and instead become an injured party. They play the victim. In the end, it's just easier not to hold Wild Daffodil in accountability, allowing them to get away with spiteful behavior again and again. At best, the Wild Daffodil's character simply cannot set point of view of others and therefore lack empathy. At worst, they find upsetting others a fun sport and will intentionally see if they can push people's buttons to get a reaction. They thrive on excluding others and creating toxic cliques. We've all met these wild daffodils in our lives, okay? These are also the people that will intentionally trigger you to get an emotional response and then try and use that against you. Take your power back by not giving them that emotional response that they crave so much. Then we have the antidote. Wild Daffodil is a glamorous character who is fun to be around until they turn on you, which is inevitably they will. They love being chased and to find joy in rejecting who they are knits for their company. When they come across them and ignore or avoid, you walk away. Don't seek to please them, chase their company, or play their games out of misplaced loyalty. Staying with someone for spiritual reasons or believing you can change them is an excuse in futility. Seeing relationships and friendships where you are celebrated and feel included and supported at this accepting energy will raise your frequency and help you enjoy more peaceful interactions with others. Do not put your ethics and morals and or your own damn fucking embodiment that is you. Don't put that aside to try to fit in with the cool kids, okay? Create your own cool table. I've been doing it my entire fucking life, all right? As always, let me know in the comments if this resonates. If you made it fully here, what's your favorite Oracle or Tarot deck, and or what is the most recent show, TV, or movie you have recently started? That is absolutely amazing. Please, if you would, share this to a group, share this to your Discords, bring in some new people to see this, and let me know in the comments how much this resonated. If at any point in time you would like to book a Oracle reading with me, you can find my email in the description. Just send me an email and I'll walk you through the steps and how everything goes. Also, everybody who comes to me for a reading is going to get at least 2 to 3 of these pulled. depending on how spirits say. But as always, thank you so much. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you get notifications of when I go live.